Your purpose is you, so you're no longer distracted. But this is the thing, you're still human. Even though you're vibrating at a higher frequency and you almost feel like a god, you're still human. So you interact with other humans. Most of the humans that you interacted with when you were up here in this chaos, they don't relate to you in this area over here. So you're conflicted now. It's almost you're like here again, but you're not, because you got great results now. But you're conflicted. All right, fellas? I'm sure, fellas, some of you guys right here, I'm showing you where you gonna get. All right, it's a timeline, G. Just follow it. This is the stage, I call this the lonely stage. This is the stage where all your friends that you used to hang out with, you don't really relate to them anymore. Why? Because you can't even talk to them, G. It's like half the shit come out their mouth don't even make sense. And it's fucking your head up because you used to have them same conversations. And the people you want to talk to, they don't really want to fuck with you yet. Why? Because you ain't really there yet, all right? People up there, it ain't that they judgmental. They just territorial. Why? Because the energy up there is sacred. All right? It ain't even about that. It's probably the fact that you don't know the shit that you feel like you need to know yet. So you feel this dissonance, this disconnect, all right? In both areas. So you're in limbo, the middle, all right? It's foggy brain. You don't really know what's going on. You getting results, but you numb at the same time, all right, fellas? Now, this is the problem. This limbo stage is like a fork in the road, all right, G? And most men, not gonna say most men, but you can go two separate ways. Most men go this way when they go back to the old version of themselves, all right? And the reason why is because they can't handle the pressure. The pressure of what? The pressure of being lonely. The pressure of not getting the same type of validation. Fellas, listen to me clear. When you were in this stage, all right, if I want to give a different name for it, I'll call it this toxic stage. This 1.0 version of yourself. Listen to me, G, because this is going to relate to women. All right, fellas, you guys always want to talk about women. I'm going to include women in this, and she do got a fat ass. I'm going to include women in this just so you guys can pay the fuck attention. So, you guys were in this toxic stage. You was this 1.0 version of yourself. And there were specific women, G, with big-ass eyelashes and BBLs that you were attracting. But one day, you got all the way up to here, all right? And then you started radiating differently. So now you're this 2.0 version of yourself. And then it's so ironic to you, G. I don't know why you're surprised by it. But it's so ironic to you that you still don't attract these type of women. You have to understand, when you change, your vibration will change. I'm not talking about when you change the way you dress or anything. I'm talking about when you change up here. Because you'll notice when you try to just change the outside, the shell, the exterior, nothing around you change. But when you go through this process, G, all right, this dying and awakening, when you go through this, all right, and you break this cycle of keep going through the same shit over and over, and you finally wake up, G, you finally open your eyes, you are not supposed to attract the same type of women. The reason why your dating pool gets smaller is not because women are intimidated by attractive men. And it's not because all this shit you hear today on the internet. What it is you build something in this 2.0 version of yourself called an aura. All right? And if a woman is low vibrational, which is most of these critters today, all right? I said it out loud. If a woman is low vibrational and she runs into a man like you with this 2.0 aura, G, do you think she is going to be, yes, she may be attracted to your outer shell, but once she looks in your soul, G, which every human does at some point, we all do it instinctively, and we can sense something in somebody else, it's going to either irritate them or pull them towards you, all right, fellas? So if you are getting ignored by women who you used to deal with, those type of women, I'm not talking about how they look. I'm talking about mindset-wise, G, the whole shit, all right, the whole 9 yards. If you are not getting the attention from those women anymore, that is a good thing. Maybe you need to start looking up. Now, let me go back to limbo. This is the point. Some guys, they can't handle this shit, all right? They can't handle this disconnect. They can't handle peer pressure from their friends. They can't handle FOMO. They can't handle a lot of shit, all right? So they go back to the old self, all right? Life moves in cycles.